in conversation with Irene Law. What is your deaf journey and how does it relate to your creativity? How do you feel about a deaf creative manifesto for Wales and what do you think should be included within it?
Hi, I'm Irene, the Fae Potter. Welcome to my studio. So, where did it all begin? Back in 1980, I went to an evening class for something to do while I was bringing up my two children. And all the other courses were full up, so I had a go at doing some pottery. And from there, I went to the local art college in Eastbourne and I did a 1-year course there, and I'm lucky enough to still be in touch with the teacher that was head of our year, John, who has been an absolutely amazing inspiration. I love working in clay because it's tactile, it's 3D, and you can change as you go along. You can produce so many wonderful things, and I'm inspired by nature, by the trees that surround our beautiful property that we live in now. I love the folklore, and here with having the woodland around us, I use that to produce my pieces of work. At the moment, I'm working on a project to make the Green Man and other Celtic symbols. Living with tinnitus can be challenging at times, and being here in my studio, I can switch off from all the outside noises. It's peaceful and quiet, and I forget that the noise is there in my head. It's terrible, but I've had my hearing test and my ears are perfect. My hearing's fine. He said, your hearing for your age is amazing. Just there's all these other noises that go on in my head. Horrible. It's misunderstood, isn't it? I feel that deafness and tinnitus is very misunderstood. People just think it's a noise in your head, but it affects your life in lots of different ways. Being in a crowded space. So for what is needed for people with tinnitus in the art world is spaces where they can work quietly, like I do, and a better understanding of how it affects people with tinnitus. And quiet spaces, not only in your studios, but in places like theatres, cinemas, pubs, where there's so much noise going on that it's uncomfortable and even painful at times to have that noise constantly in your ears.